Next, we'll look at the fifth competitive force, which is the power of suppliers. Suppliers are the organization that provides the business with raw materials to produce a product or a service. Supplier power is affected by a few factors. The first one is the number of suppliers. The less the number of suppliers, the higher the bargaining power of the suppliers over the buyers. But the higher the number of industry suppliers, the lower the bargaining power will be, because the organization can buy from any supplier they choose. Second is switching costs. Now, high switching costs make it difficult for buyers to change suppliers because it will require high costs or highly interrupt the activities of the organization, leading to higher supplier power. Low switching costs from one supplier to another leads to lower supplier power. The third is supplier competition threat. The power of suppliers is high in cases where suppliers have the capacity to replace the buyers who act as brokers between them and the final customer. However, when the suppliers have no capacity to replace the buyers and supply directly to the customer, then their supplier power is low. Fourth is differentiated products. Highly differentiated products from suppliers lead to a higher supplier power, but undifferentiated products lead to a lower supplier power because the buyer can simply opt for a different supplier. The fifth is availability of substitutes. Suppliers of products with few or no substitutes will have a higher supplier power, whereas products or services with many substitutes, their suppliers tend to have a lower supplier power. Now, in these cases, we should always focus on the most important suppliers. Now, this concludes the Porter's 5 competitive forces.